You can have a system of operations to do a certain thing, but when it comes down to it, it has really nothing to do with the strategy. It's you. You're the strategy, and that's what it means by, well, that's what I mean by becoming the strategy. Like, you need to be the strat. What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another video on the channel. Right now, we're in and out the trading week, as we can see. Like, look here, we got some positions on GU, and I'm trading the new pair. The GBP Swiss franc. I'm looking pretty good on both accounts. Right now, the market's about to close, so there's not going to be too much action that's going to be going on, but there's going to be some drawdowns and some retracements. But we ended up getting some positions. We just took a position on GU like an hour ago, or not an hour ago, like 45 minutes ago. I just wanted to get some positions in because we're experiencing a double bottom, low, low, and we're gonna send those off. But like I said, I was only gonna take 2 to 3 positions this week, and I ended up fulfilling just that exact thing. The market has been moving great. I've also done some perspective changes, some just thinking differently, and that has been really a game changer for me. It's just being able to see things in a different light and just not focusing on a strategy. Now, I know having a strategy is something that many people teach that is integral, and even at one point I did as well. But as I continue to move along and move forward, I realized that that's not true. You can have a system of operations to do a certain thing, but when it comes down to it, it has really nothing to do with the strategy. It's you. You're the strategy, and that's what it means by, well, that's what I mean by becoming the strategy. Like, you need to be the strat. And really, the main idea is just knowing how to be resourceful, which we've talked about, and knowing how to use the things that are around you. That would be the best thing that you can do. And ever since I've let go of that and changed my ways from being, I would almost say, robotic, more algorithmic and logarithmic, now I'm just trusting my trade ideas and just using the intuition, well, not intuition, but discernment that I have to enter into trades. And regardless of not if they hit take profit, they hit stop loss, I'm gathering that data, I'm deciphering that data and using the tools that are around me. And I've been seeing some good results. I've been happy with my trades more. I would blindly take some trades just because of strat and just the things that I've been doing because they win. And like, I'm just straying away from that, because if I want to create an algorithm, I can do that and have the algorithm do that for me instead of it being me. Because I just personally don't like being locked in to just doing that. But yeah, we're experiencing with a new pair, the Swiss franc. I just seen it. It was at a really low place, so I was like, whatever. Every time it reached this spot, it has rebounded. And just some updates on algo. So right now, algo sitting around the 1 cent mark right here. We just got a push up not too long ago, and it's looking pretty solid. So crypto's doing pretty well today. We're looking at some good gains. Bitcoin's still in a good spot, and I'm just really excited going into this next trading month, especially because like these are my first, I believe I'm on my 3rd trade now of using just straight me, and not caring about following a specific set of parameters, and just managing my risk and getting back to my roots, how I was when I first began trading. That first moment that you're in trading, you have this, it's almost like a curiosity type of thing, and you're just looking to be so creative, and you are creative. You're able to see opportunities, and you take those risks, and you don't really care what happens on the other side. You're just more into the discovery of things, and that's where I am right now, is just getting more into the discovery of things and just having fun, because this is all about having fun, really. You know, we didn't start trading so we could be miserable and locked in and having to do things a certain type of way. You have the freedom to do whatever you want. And I just want to document this, you know. I really want to do a vlog. I try to find as many topics as I can to somehow some way make a vlog and, you know, formulate it into a video. But you guys know me, as it's really hard for me to fake the funk. But you know, we get it done when we can. So it's just a little update. Market's closing in, like I said, like an hour and a half or so. We got two long positions on the pound. We're gonna leave them open. I'm not gonna move stops to break even on my Swiss franc position just because spreads over there are a little bit higher. And what I've learned is that on the Swiss franc, they're paying out like 110% right now, which is insane. But it's very volatile. That's what I will say. And I mean, that's a good thing. You know, it moves around like crazy. It creates a lot of wicks, but really no change of direction seems to truly be having an effect. Like if it chooses a direction, it stays in that direction. And it kind of reminds me of like the Euros against the Aussie. That was my pair that I traded for a really long time, and I was really comfortable with it. And it's exciting to trade something new that has a good worth on it. You know, they're not paying me out 75% or 60% for profits that I end up incurring. We're looking at 110%. Like right now, it's up about 40 pips, and they on my main broker, they're paying me out like $50 on that specific position, which is crazy. I'm still working on the previous vlog, so if you're watching this vlog, we're like it's like Inception vibes. If you saw the last vlog, I'm working on that right now and watching a little bit of Dragon Ball Super because my boy Goku is the GOAT. And just chilling, just chilling. We had some new students join the chat, um, and that was pretty cool. And like I said, we were making some gains in our crypto portfolio. I don't know how much. We can check the percent that we're up. And if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram. Your boy just got back active on the gram. And, you know, I'm trying to make something shake. You know, I want to have a personal account for myself, you know, be able to, you know, get fleazy, you know, drop some flicks on them. So right now we're at a cool 28% profit on the week. And if we go to the month, we're looking at a 43% gain. So we're looking really good, like fantastic, actually. And we're getting into that crypto season, that altcoin season. So if you boys and girls don't got no crypto, don't got no altcoins, I would definitely recommend you stack up on some altcoins, especially because they are very cheap. It's better than buying a pair of shoes. It's better than buying your favorite lip gloss. It's better than buying some drip. It's the best investment you can do right now because it's looking like an altcoin summer, altcoin winter, might be an altcoin year. We have no clue. And that's always exciting, right? That's really all we got for the updates on today. I may just do this one as a standalone vlog just because it'd be like 3 days before I have an update considering the market's closing. And we didn't take these positions until I think I took Swiss franc yesterday or the day before yesterday. And then I took the pound US dollar just like 15 to 20 minutes before I hopped on over here and, you know, tapped in with y'all folks. But I do appreciate the new subscribers over here on this channel. And um, welcome to the journey. You know, welcome to walking with me over here. You'll see me consistently vlog and, you know, show you the ups and downs of trading. And now I'm having fun. Like I'm genuinely having fun because I trust myself 110%. So I'm pretty excited to be able to rely on me and not on strategies or instruments or tools or anything like that, but just straight up my experience and my ideas. I'm very excited for this. So we'll be opening the margin call account sometime next week. That's what I'm hoping for. I don't know if it'll actually happen. It really just depends on how money moves around, and if I have the opportunity to, we'll take that opportunity, of course. But whenever we do get that started, that'll be a whole new series. I'll vlog every day with that, and that's basically every trade I take. I'm gonna vlog because I'm risking so much on the account. It only makes sense to vlog each portion of it because one day it could be at $100 balance, the next day it could be at 1,000, or it can be blown. You know, and that's the exciting part about margin calling and over leveraging. So stay on the lookout for that. Like I said, if you're new to the channel, make sure you do sub up and turn on post notifications because it's gonna be coming pretty soon. And I'll catch y'all on the next video. That's really all that we had. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Peace.